Mold can be a scary thing, not only to work around, but also to be in your home or in your business. At MoldHold, we're committed to protecting the health and property of others by keeping mold from getting in the air. What you're looking at right now is a simulated wet mold piece of sheetrock. We're going to do source containment the way professionals have done it for a long time. They've taken polyfilm, such as this 6 mil plastic. They've taped it around the edge, placed it over the mold, taped it around there, and tried to keep the mold from getting off the wall. Think about a water pipe. A water pipe, if it were broken, you'd want to make sure that you turned the valve off first to contain the water so you could work on it. Same thing holds true for mold. Containing mold at the source means keeping it on the wall or keeping it on the surface. So with the polybag method, as you see here, duct tape is being used. Problem with duct tape is it's normally got an acrylic adhesive, and that means it's got a low initial tack and it doesn't stick to a wet surface, and mold is always a wet surface. So when you put it on there, you have to staple it on or find some way to adhere because it easily comes off. Now, we've invented MoldHold to stick with a high initial tack to wet surfaces. So what you see here again is the simulated wet mold. We've kind of painted this on to simulate mold, and we're spraying it so it's wet. Now we place the MoldHold directly over it. It's an all-in-one product. It's a plastic sheeting with adhesive that sticks to wet surfaces. We place it over the mold. We press it onto it, and sure enough, there it is. Now watch, when we try to take this off, you're going to see that it's sticking everywhere. So kind of like flies to fly paper, MoldHold sticks to mold. And here we are trying to peel it off. Instead of peeling it off and it falling off, what it's doing is it's actually ripping the surface of the sheetrock off and encapsulating the mold between, capturing the mold between the MoldHold and the wall. So we're actually separating a layer of the sheetrock rather than releasing. MoldHold really sticks. Here's a little demonstration that we do showing how we wet down a slick surface like a plastic cup, and then we apply MoldHold. Just take a look. It's definitely wet and plastic slick. Now, there's no doubt that there's lots of water there. Take a look. Apply MoldHold directly to the wet surface. And again, we press it on a little bit. It's a little cumbersome to work with here, but okay, it's pressed on there. So now, mold sandwiched between the cup and the MoldHold, presumably. Let's see if we can get it off. Man, look at that. It is stuck. And that's what MoldHold does. It makes source containment easy, fast, and effective, and it protects health and property.